Hello, everyone, and welcome to Frequency of Change. My name is Venus Castleberg, and I have the honor and the privilege of having Betsy McLoughlin here today. Hello, Betsy, and welcome.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So today's episode, we talked about business play, and I wanted to like most of this reality goes business play. Isn't that a contradiction? So would you be willing to tell us a little bit about how is business for you and what does business mean to you?
Wow. That's just a, simple subject. Well, I definitely for a very long time had the point of view that business had to be hard work, had to be serious, it had to be linear, like so many different points of views. And that creates quite a bit. And it also didn't create what I was desiring to create with my life. And so when I discovered the tools of Access Consciousness and the joy of business and the joy of play and how you actually could incorporate it in every single aspect of your life, literally my life went.
Awesome. Well, you mentioned joy of business. What is joy of business?
Well, it is a body of work that Simone Milasas created, who she was the worldwide coordinator for Access Consciousness for many, many years. And this is a specialty offshoot of using the tools and the joy of business and creation that she had, and created this whole amazing specialty. She's got a book that has been translated in a lot of languages. So highly recommend it. She's also done an audiobook with it, and really exploring in that book and the program and the specialty facilitators that you and I both are, that we are honored to be part of. And exploring really what is the joy of business. And so for you, what is it for you, Venus?
Well, I was just actually interviewed like 30 minutes ago. And 20 years ago, I started on this path. I guess you'd call me a seeker, but I started on this path of alternative healthcare and transformational work, and studied 20, 30 odd modalities, way too many. But I noticed that for 15 of those years, at least, my focus was on changing pain and suffering. And when I found Simone Milasas' work and the body of joy of business, and was like, wait, business can be joyful, life can be joyful, there can be ease in life, that it totally shifted my focus. It's like my focus now is how to create a more joyful, easeful planet instead of trying to fix problems.
Yes. No, you said that so beautifully. And myself as well. I actually took a lot of pride in being a problem solver, and it was like, and then it got to the point, it was like, why is everybody bringing their problems to me?
What happens when you're a problem?
Because that's what most of us have learned. And so there's a problem, let's solve it. And one of the joyful things for me with this amazing body of work that we play with, and we literally play with it every single day and explore and uncover more, is that we don't have to have the answer. We don't have to know. And so we ask a ton of questions. And asking a question opens the door to new possibilities and joy and play and things that when you are in problem-solving mode and finding the answer, those doors and windows really don't open so much.
Right. Well, and it's, your point of view creates reality. So as you're focusing on problems, you'll find more problems.
Right.
If you're focusing on joy, you'll find more joy.
There never seems to be an end to those problems, right? So if that's your point of view, exactly, what are you going to create and invite into your world? So it's like, oh.
So how did you begin to change your points of view about business and changing it to being fun and playful and joyful?
Wow, that's a great question. How did I? Well, a lot of it was really, in all of these wonderful classes and telecalls and things that I have partaken in, and looking at all of those fixed points of views I had about what business was and what it had to be, what it had to look like, and reading these books as well. There's a lot of amazing books. And so it got me out of here and had me start to ask questions. It's like, gee, I wonder if there is something else possible. And, and asking myself, what are my fixed points of views about business, and how much have I bought into other people's points of views about what business looks like, smells like, tastes like, feels like, has to be like. Right. So in asking those questions, things started changing. And as I found myself having way more fun, I was like, oh, that energy, like, yes, and I'll have way more of that, please, And so placing my order with the universe, if you will, and as you place your order, more will show up.
What you mean, ask and receive is actually a real thing?
Yeah, and it is. And, we resist it so much. At least I did. What about for you? Did you resist that?
Yeah, I think like many people, there comes a point of like believing deservability, but you were born, you're alive. There is no deservability. You don't earn it. You don't have to earn your way to heaven. You don't have to earn your way to being joyful and having an easeful life. It's just asking for it and choosing it.
Yes. So true.
Letting go of that deserving, like I'm not deserving of it. So
yeah, that's so very true. And, I wonder, like, if there is a place where you go to that, what questions do you ask, Venus, to change that?
Well, I will actually say I do. If I catch myself doing something like that, I first do the clearing statement. So the clearing statement is right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And if you'd like to know more information, you can go to theclearingstatement.com. But basically, if I have anything coming up, I destroy and uncreate it first, and then I go to question. I find that works a little bit easier for me. I know that sometimes asking a question on top of a conclusion I've already made.
I never do that.
I still do this, but I try to catch that. So yes. And then asking a question, some of the basics with Access, they're so good. It's like, how to get better than this? What else is possible here that I haven't ever considered?
Yeah.
And those like are great when things suck, and they're great when things are good, because it means there's even more possible and it can get even better.
Yes, it is. Those are some of my favorite questions as well. And one day I was giggling at myself, saying, gosh, I wonder how many times a day I actually say that, because it's just so ingrained in me now. And then there's other people around me who's never taken a class or, done anything directly like I have, and yet their worlds change. They start shifting from it can't get better to how does it get better? And, it's those little shifts in our words and our thoughts that invite so much more in.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because actually I'm part owner in a financial company, and my partner picked it up from me and from Access Consciousness, but then he started saying it, and now everybody in our team is saying it, but none of us have access. so it's so cool.
It is, and it's a wonderful question. Like you said, no matter what's going on in your life, whatever you've decided, the good, the bad, the ugly is, and it just continually invites more.
Right. Awesome. Well, thank you, Betsy. I know that we have a show coming up on your radio show called Imperfect Brilliance. I did a short tag below, so you guys can use bit.ly to find Imperfect Brilliance. You can also Google Imperfect Brilliance. And what are some other ways that they can find you, Betsy?
Oh, gosh. Well, my website is creatingyumminess.com.
I love that.
Thank you. And I'm on Facebook, and my email is accessbetsy, BETSY, @gmail.com. So I'm pretty easy to find. And, yes, Venus is coming on my radio show shortly. And we also have a couple of the Joy of Business classes that we've co-created that are coming up. We have a Taste of Business and Money on July 21st. And then and then we have what did we decide to do? A full day, right?
We actually are doing a 2-day.
2 days,
We're doing, yeah, it's broken up in 2 days, and expanding business and money. So if you guys want to expand your business or your money flows, this would be a great 2-day class to come play with us.
Yes, and it's all online, so you guys can do it from the comfort of your home, which is really fun. And we will so dive into these questions and tools and clear points of views of what you might have or not even know you have around business and money. And we cannot promise we won't have fun, though. That's the one thing. I can't promise I won't giggle, but other than that,
it won't be fun. There won't be any laughter.
So we would love to have you on.
Well, thank you, Betsy, for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we would.
Thank you, Venus, for inviting me.